I promise I'm not trying to look. Let me move my mic. I promise I am not trying to look white for this video. I promise.
I don't really know what you are ethnically, but it's looking like crap.
Hi guys, it's Luna and welcome back. Today we are talking about a few things. Well, a lot of it has to do with race, so buckle up. Can't wash that off. That's my skin. Hot combs and finding safe places, that's my black experience. Yay, trauma. Specifically, we're going to be talking about the thing within Encanto. I keep saying Encanto, I don't know why. We're talking about Encanto, and we're talking about the stuff with that one anime. I'll put it somewhere on screen. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Don't remember what it's called. Don't even remember the bitch's name. So let's talk about that one first, since I have a little less knowledge on the actual thing in question. From what I can understand, this anime is about this weird girl that has this weird obsession with this boy, and it's this type of like low-key bullying, playful thing she has going on. I don't care. I'm not watching it. I don't care to watch it. It looked scuffy and boring. The most important part anyways, or the important part, is that this anime exists with the main character, or at least one of the main characters, being a Asian girl that has a very tan skin. If you don't know, there are many Asian people in different places in the world that have tan skin, that are as melanated as I am. I mainly see people that are Filipino or people that are Vietnamese looking as dark as that, but I'm pretty sure it happens in most other Asian countries. Like, everybody is not just this specific controversy, though, is talking about how the dubbed actress, or voice actress rather, for this show is black. I mean, like black. But for some reason, people were just like, yo, she's black? Racism, like. But yeah, just racism, so much fucking racism, because like, she's black, we have to be as racist as we possibly can. I don't quite understand it, and let me tell you why. It kind of just blows most people's argument with this, I guess it's this argument's, their problem with this kind of out of the water. If you've ever seen voice actresses or voice actors for any show that you've ever watched, cartoon or anime, it usually is a sea of white and Asian faces. There are very little black, Latino, Indian, Pacific Islander voice actors and actresses that actually play the roles of those ethnicities. Most black characters you have grown up with, like fucking Irwin, that's white. They're just so white.
That was wiggity whack, yo! Wow, Grandmama! You were like so fresh, yo! Like straight gangsta Mac on the ill tip for reals, yo! Like stupid with mad skills!
Even when it comes to like the dub voice actor for Naruto, it's a woman and she's white. Like, I don't get what the problem is right now. Why people have a problem with someone who is tan skinned as a character being voice acted by someone who is black doesn't really make any sense to me, when all we see is white faces. There are plenty of black people who can speak English, so what's your problem? I don't understand. Almost every character I grew up watching was played by somebody who wasn't the skin tone they were supposed to be, and I have no problem with that. Going into that, there was another thing that was an issue when it came to Encanto that I didn't really understand. Now, I made that joke at the beginning of that video. So, whose white baby is that? Because that's a joke. That's a normal, typical joke you hear.
This baby is rice-skinned, but not light-skinned. That is a white child. That is Caucasian from the mountains of Caucasus.
And people are really serious about that with Peppa. She grew up in that household, so all of her traits and isms and things like that would come from that household, which came from her mother. People are really dead ass serious about like acting as if she's white, or being serious when it comes to like shitting on her because she looks kind of white, or even the other people who are specifically like shitting on the people who made it because they included someone who looked white passing. It's like every other character, you could definitely be like, yeah, no, they look, but it's just this one person who just is a bit lighter and just has lighter hair. And I mean, it doesn't erase anything. And it's like saying, oh, you have all these dark-skinned black people, and of course they have to put at least one light-skinned person. Like, what? Huh? What? Like, you're trying to erase the identity of the person. Like, it's a character, and this is why I was talking about them being like freaks. It's a character that's for children. But I think people are taking it a little bit too seriously, and even some people I feel like are taking these jokes a little bit too serious. Stop giving weird Disney weirdos attention. Like, even if it's a positive thing about Encanto, if they're being a weirdo about it, about a children's movie, again, replace Encanto with Frozen, with anything, really, any other Disney movie. You'd be labeled a weirdo, and people wouldn't talk to you anymore. Just because it's Encanto, just because they are showing a different ethnicity than they usually do, and focusing on that ethnicity doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. You're still weirdo. Like, it doesn't change it. I just want to talk about it because, stop. Get some help. Please. Get help. That's all I was going to say. I'm going to continue to be sick. I just downed half that cough syrup. I'm kind of tired. I'm going to go die and cough now. I try to cut off as many coughs as I can, but I'm going to go. So I'll see you guys. Bye.